Good afternoon, America and the rest of the world. Xander J. Hobson here, stand-up comedian and entertainer, director and producer of boxing documentaries and internet troll. To those who need internet trolling, this here is another episode of The Devil's Advocate, brought to you by the Brilliant Artists Movement. Folks, listen, I'm trying to grow the platform, so please subscribe, like this video, share it, and by all means, leave a comment in the comment section. I enjoy exchanging opinions and points of views with you all, as well as checking out the feedback from these videos that I make. But if you are a detractor, and it is your nature to detract, I encourage you to do so. But just know, if you get cute in my comment section, oh, wow, I'm going to get you. I am the troll's troll, and getting cute in my comment section will not be tolerated. So anyway, right, I was just sitting here reflecting while listening to my old cousin Ramel watch some shit on TV with some UFOs. And the whole thing about this UFO phenomena, right? Every time you talk to anybody on the face of the earth, the first thing that comes to mind is invasions. You think about a war of the worlds. That one thing years ago, they put something on the radio and it would scare the living hell out of everyone. Folks thought it was real, but it was just a radio show because they thought the aliens were attacking. Then the next thing you see was old movies called Mars Invades. And there's a list of movies. You move forward into modern days, you look at movies like Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek. Whenever you see space movies that are orchestrated or manifested through the eyes of human beings, the only thing that you see is the aliens coming to Earth trying to subjugate the Earthlings, or the aliens out in space trying to subjugate other aliens. If you look at Star Wars is pretty much based on World War II. If you look at Darth Vader, Grand Moff Tarkin, and all the other guys, they look like Nazis. What do they call the main guys that come through to do all the fighting? They call them stormtroopers. Hey, Star Wars is based on World War II. And to take it one step farther, if you are a Star Wars fanatic, like I am, if you move a couple of books beyond A New Hope, the Star Wars universe is at war with someone called the Yuuzhan Vong. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but the bottom line is, guess who these guys are? These guys are pretty much the Japanese. So again, whenever Earthlings orchestrate anything involving people from outer space, it's always about fighting and subjugation. And you know what? I'm of the opinion that space aliens, because there are space aliens out here in this vast universe, man, they're not even on that time, man. They look at us as ants. And who in the world has time to try to subjugate ants? Now, we all know some weirdos, they into bug farms and ant farms and things like that. But as for the aliens, the people who are up and beyond the stars, man, we don't have time, man, to be trying to subjugate the planet Earth, man, and steal your what resources? What resources do you have? You don't have resources that will take this ship millions and millions of miles from one side of the universe to the other. You don't have the kind of resources that will allow us to submerge into the sun or a star and fuel up. So why do you think we would want anything from you guys other than to just observe you silly motherfuckers? Because you guys are ants to us. You guys are specks. The same way we sit around and we observe the animal kingdom. Oh, look at the lion and his pride. Oh, look at the bear. Look at the baboons. Look at the sharks. This is how the aliens observe us from afar. We are primitive creatures compared to the aliens. And why would people who from a superior race have any desire to do anything other than observe us? Because believe me, if the aliens really wanted to wipe out human existence, they would have did so long ago. So this is what I was thinking about. Xander J. Hobson, stand-up comedian and entertainer, director and producer of bots and documentaries, internet troll to those who need internet trolling, and a guy who's trying to get a viral video by all means necessary. So I figured I would throw out my little bit of knowledge on this thing. It's not even knowledge, it's all a hypothesis what I'm talking about, but I am a huge Star Wars fan, saw all 3 of the movies. Everything after the first 3 movies is garbage, read a bunch of the books. Hey, I know a little bit about this space thing as it pertains from the human mind. But in all actuality, man, the aliens are so far beyond us, man. The last thing in the world that they're thinking about is invading the earth. So with that said, folks, I'm done with it. Bam!
A little boy climbed an apple tree. He stole an apple, then 2, then 3. And when he started to climb back down, he slipped and he landed on the ground. Up jumped the devil. Up jumped the devil. And every time he turned around, up jumped the devil and the white knight